Hey guys, and welcome back to the fourth episode in our Gondor campaign for the Dawnless Days Total War Attila mod. So, during our last episode, Sauron sent forth one of his most feared and foul servants, a Nazgûl, at the head of an orcish horde that led a nighttime assault against the fortress of Caer Andros. Luckily for us, however, the favoured son of the steward, Boromir, and his company of Osgiliath were able to throw back the foul creatures and utterly break their army. We then received orders to attack and break the second invading force from Mordor, the Grand Eastern Host. Being the champion of our people that we are, and ever wanting to prove their quality to their father, the sons of the steward laid waste to this invading force. For some reason, however, our victory was not acknowledged by the game as far as the mission was concerned, which I can only assume is a bug. Now, this obviously isn't the end of the world, but it does give me a slight twitch due to my OCD nature of trying to complete all missions in Total War campaigns. So, to start off today's episode, as far as I'm concerned, we've got two options. We can let the remnants of this host flee back to Mordor with their tail between their legs and regather their strength and hope for two things. One, that this particular host actually shows itself again within the remaining turn limit, and we can attack and defeat it. And two, that somehow, miraculously, the mission somehow debugs itself and actually gives us the credit for defeating it in battle. Obviously, if either one of these things failed to materialize, then I assume the mission would be classed as failing. Our other option is to hunt down the remaining forces of this host here and now, in the hopes that a second victory would trigger the mission's success. If it doesn't register the success and we do indeed destroy the army outright, my previous experience in Total War campaigns and missions tells me that it would probably just abort the mission. Now, because I do think this is a bug and I don't think it will register a victory either now or later, I think our best bet is probably just going to be destroying the force here and now. I mean, personally, I'd rather have a mission be aborted than failed, especially knowing that, we have actually completed it, regardless of whether or not we get the credit for doing so. So, I think that's what we're going to do here. And, you know what, just for the sake of our headcanon, I think what we'll do is we'll bring Boromir and the company of Osgiliath up to be the reserves this time, and we'll actually have Faramir lead the hunt, as it were, for the remnants of this Grand Eastern Host. That way, if the mission doesn't succeed and does actually abort, our headcanon can just be that the steward Denethor just decided to not acknowledge the victory because, why miss an opportunity to just ignore Faramir? So here we go. So there's only 233 orcs remaining here. There is some wargs as well, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. We can actually do a night attack, but that would obviously stop Boromir reinforcing us, so we're just going to go ahead and jump straight in and hunt some orc. Orcs are the ultimate weapon of shadow, monstrous creatures in unmeasurable number. You know what, let's hunt them down in the rain. It says they're unmeasurable in number, but doesn't quite seem to be the case for these fleeing cowards here, as we know there's only 233 of them. Now, whilst Faramir has scouted out their location, we're not going to take them by ourselves. We're going to wait for Big Brother here.
We men are a sword of divine retribution.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
And not a moment too soon.
No, I don't think we're going to need all of our forces here, so let's leave the slightly depleted units in the rear, shall we? In fact, we could pretty much just go with the archers, probably. Lead the charge, big brother.
Archers standing by.
We should probably use our Anorian patrollers here just to scout them out.
Knights.
Let's just go ahead and speed this up.
The enemy has been spotted.
The enemy has been spotted. Who's spotted them? So what do we have here? Morgul Wolves Handlers. Basically just war dogs. And I think everything else is just archer units. Oh no, there is a unit of pillagers here. Apparently this is the general unit. That's not the end of the world. We in position, men? Oh, not that far out of range. Assume that's just the rangers mainly. Oh, here they go.
Stand ready, archers. Be on guard.
Loose, men, loose. Those dogs coming in for us.
The enemy has made an ambush.
Let's get those let's get those cavalry in.
The enemy has found our concealed units. Ride out for Gondor.
I think some poor Gondorian bowmen have just been torn apart by wargs there.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle. Archers standing by.
Something somewhere has rallied, but we can't see it.
Riders. A glorious victory will soon be yours.
We catch those warg sentries? I don't think we're going to. I think they're going to be destroyed anyway. Let's call that hunting down orc survivors. So that should utterly destroy the Grand Eastern Host. Yeah, I think that's done it. We can loot the battlefield, reorganize. Don't think the orcs would really have anything of value to loot or plunder. So we'll just reorganize. Or shall we pursue the enemies? Yeah, you know what? Let's pursue the enemies, leave none alive. Show no mercy and let the bloodshed motivate your soldiers. So, has that completed our mission? Oh, apparently Mordor's declared war on Lothlorien. Mission aborted. Defeat invading force. Defeat the following army in battle. Grand Eastern host. Well, we've done that twice now, and it hasn't given us the credit for it. So we'll just assume that dear old Dad has decided to not acknowledge the great victory over the Grand Eastern host because Faramir was the one leading the second attack. We'll ignore the fact that Boromir led the first one that actually broke the army.
Gondor must stand!
So so it's actually the army that's gone up in rank. So banner. What banner shall we take for this? Moon Banner of Ithilien. I mean, that seems quite fitting, doesn't it? Army carrying this banner musters the finest rangers and archers from Ithilien, plus 5% ammunition for missile infantry and plus 5% ambush chance. Thank you very much.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, so now that that's done, let's fall back to Osgiliath, shall we?
Forward.
We'll patrol the road down south. As for you, Faramir, let's pull you back to
Make haste.
Minas Tirith. So, seem to be between a bit of a rock and a hard place at the moment because our economy is in dire straits. So we need to do something about that. Now, the main cause of that, as far as I'm aware, is
Prepare for battle.
the fleet that we have recently raised. I think this is, yeah, the upkeep cost is just under 3,000. That is painful. So we could disband it, but that does then leave our coastline open to Corsair assault. And I'm a bit loath to disband military forces because we need to be gathering our strength. I mean, Isengard has declared war on us now. I think they're busy fighting Rohan still, so I'm hoping that will at least keep them occupied. But they do have a way into our lands over here, so we could do with building up our army at Dol Amroth, which I think it would be quite cool to keep this mainly filled with Dol Amroth units. So we do need to upgrade our recruitment camp. I think for the moment we need to focus on our economy. Question is, how do we do that? What do we have here? We're probably going to be best off upgrading our field somewhere. What do we have here? So that would give us 75 wealth from agriculture if we go for a farmstead, or 300 for shepherd. What does this ultimately go down to? So that gives us 400 and that gives us 1. So basically a grain mill or a sheep pen. Now obviously we are trying to make it lore friendly and realistic. So rather than go with what might necessarily be best, we're trying to keep it in line thematically. So we've got one of these up at Eric. Eric seems to be a mountainous region. A lot of mountain and hillside areas that are unfit for the growing of crops do tend to favour sheep. So, and I think that's kind of what we need at the moment because that gives us the most money. So let's build our sheep pens in some of the more mountainous regions, shall we? Or rather, let's look for the mountainous settlements so that we can build sheep pens. And then decide what to do with the everywhere else later on. We could probably do with upgrading our gold mine. What do we need to do that? Regional development projects. Where is that? Is that what we're going for now? No. Oh, that's this one here. We've got quite a way to go for that. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for this turn. Can we move our fleet? No, we're trying to send them, getting them to dock at Dol Amroth in order to replenish our fighting Palaran here. Okay, no point wasting time. Let's just go ahead and end the turn, shall we? Also, let's take no prisoners. That's an achievement I just got. Not all those who wander are lost. A sergeant of the Northern Border Scouts urgently requests audience, for he has tidings regarding the heir of Isildur. He is brought before your steward's seat in the citadel and reports this. My liege, per your order, we have kept watch for this Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and indeed we have found him, for he came down the Anduin to the falls of Rauros, having left Lothlorien on some important quest. He has been ordered to stay with my company of scouts, that we may swiftly bring him to Gondor, but he would have it otherwise. He must haste to Rohan, he says, for he seeks the trail of his friends taken captive. Shall we have him brought to the city by force if necessary, for our need for him is great? Or would you think it prudent to have him finish his own mission first, as it may be of great import? So we can summon him now. Aragorn is quickly recalled to Gondor, or we can give him time. I don't think Denethor would be in too much of a haste to bring the supposed rightful king to Gondor to challenge his authority. So, we'll let him go searching for his friends. I assume that's referring to Merry and Pippin. Luckily for Denethor in this timeline, his favoured son Boromir has obviously not gone with them, and and yet lives and leads the defences. Population surplus. Okay, actually. Okay, so we are slowly increasing our economy here. But it is indeed slowly. So what do we want to focus on now? I think we still need to focus on our economy. Okay, this would actually enable us to build the final tier for the green building chain, as well as improve our growth. The defense of Gondor begins with a full belly. We're going to need that anyway to get down to the regional development project. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that one. Send Faramir to Minas Tirith. How many turns until... One more turn until our shepherd building is ready. We also want to recruit a ranger when we can. Fortunately, we don't have the money for it now.
We ride for the glory of Gondor.
Let's get that fleet settled there. We're only replenishing 1 unit per turn. That is going to be painfully slow. And still no sign of the White Hand over to the west. I think we're going to have to start pushing out and claiming settlements soon. The question is, where do we go now? From a tactical point of view, Minas Morgul would be a good point. But for for lore and story purposes, I kind of want to save that for a bit later on. But that does mean that we're going to keep having hosts from Mordor spilling out and no doubt marching straight on Osgiliath. In fact, we can see that there's another army here and yet another Nazgûl. This one's a cavalry unit. I think the last one was just foot soldiers. Gifts of Anatar. Yeah, I guess there's not really much for us to do. Let's just end our turn again. Oh, here we go. Probably should have brought Faramir to Osgiliath in order to help defend. So what do we have here? Haradrim horse riders, camel archers. This is a bit more of a mixed force, but still mainly made up from Orc rabble, but Mordor Orc warband. Let's quick save it. Alright, men. Time to defend Osgiliath yet again. I could see this becoming a bit of a theme. Creative Assembly's latest Total War Saga title. Total War Saga Osgiliath. Right, where are they coming from? That is quite a large host. Where do we want to put our barricade? Don't see any reason not to put it here. Although that would slow us down if we wanted to come out. Actually, I think wherever we put it, it's going to... Can we destroy our own barricade? I mean, I assume they're going to mainly attack this entrance and this one. So, I mean, we could put the barricade there, give ourselves some options. Right, where are the enemy ranged units?
Those at the ready. Soldiers at the ready. Archers standing by. Those at the ready.
No. Let's put you guys there.
Those. Soldiers.
Alright, Boromir. I guess we're gonna have to have you over here. So I'm assuming this is where the Nazgûl is going to come from.
Soldiers at the ready.
Well, let's have Hallis here as well.
Soldiers of Gondor.
Or should we have Hallis lead? Yeah, no, let's have Hallis hold the other gate. Oh, there's actually two
At the ready.
spear units here. really doesn't like dragging and dropping on that around the edge of this map, I've noticed. Where do we want to put you guys? Let's hide you over here.
Soldiers at the ready! Stand ready! Soldiers! Soldiers of Gondor!
Alright, men. That'll do us.
I have no intention of letting the enemy take our capital. I have every intention of making them pay for their insolence.
Well, that's good
And
to know.
when we are
Boromir,
done,
you sound awfully
we
like a
will
Roman
toast
there.
our success with the wine from their camp.
Again, with the wine from the camp. I don't think orcs are carrying wine. I mean, the eastern... I think there was some eastern men here, so maybe they will.
Men of Gondor!
Right, what are we doing with you guys? I mean, I guess we should probably just hide you.
Soldiers at the ready!
Okay, so it looks like they're actually sending the majority of their force over into the north gate here. Are we going to have to relocate here? Ooh, is that... Gondorian citizens clearly didn't get the memo to, you know, take shelter. You know what, maybe they are going to come for this door.
Nothing remains of that tower now. Those at the ready.
Soldiers of Gondor!
Enemy troops are at the walls.
Here they come, man. Yeah. Let's...
Stand ready!
Get in there, man.
Be on guard!
Send those
The
spearmen
enemy is
against the
going for
cavalry
our general.
units.
Protect him.
Who's going for the general?
Stand ready!
Archers standing by.
Okay, we've broken the warg sentries there.
Stand ready, archers.
Be on guard!
The blaze has begun in the settlement.
There's camel riders there. Hold the line, men. Are these guys shooting?
Those at the ready.
Yeah, these guys are struggling to find a target, I assume.
Those.
Soldiers of Gondor!
You're gonna have to get in there, Boromir. Is there someone taking this tower? No, I think it's just fleeing units. Hold the line, man.
Soldiers at the ready.
Might be able to pull back our Gondorians sword militia there.
Stand ready, archers.
See some of the fighting, please, shall we? Or rabble.
The unit has used all available ammunition.
Which units used all its ammunition? Ithilien Rangers. Alright, man. Let's put you guys there, shall we?
Those at the ready.
Stand ready.
Right, let's send our cavalry into the back line here. Into these pillagers.
Stand ready, archers.
Be on guard.
Let's encourage Halas here. Ooh, we've broken the camel riders. Can we hunt them down? That'd be nice.
Stand ready. Ride out for Gondor.
One men, hunt them down. Then we can try and hunt down the orc rabble here. Oh damn it, those camels have rallied. One men. Crush them. Okay, they've broken now.
Soldiers of Gondor.
One sword militia, get in there. See if we can break these pillagers next. Go back out.
Archers standing by.
These guys all used their ammunition, looks like it.
Prepare
Oh.
for battle.
We've broken them, men. Alright, let's start flanking.
Stand ready.
Stand ready, archers.
We seem to be doing quite well over here as well. There is...
Those at the ready.
Can we destroy those Haradrim horse archers, please? Let's get you guys to march up here.
Enemy units have been rallied.
That's unfortunate.
Be on guard.
Send one unit in there to tie them up. Oh no, the other one's come back now. We're committed.
Soldiers of Gondor. Prepare for battle.
There we go.
Be on guard.
You guys actually firing at those horse archers?
the
Oh
ready.
dear. Form up, men. Form up.
Archers standing by.
Brace yourselves, men.
Soldiers at
Who's
the ready.
this? Gondor Sword Militia. Let's get you guys in as well. Hold the line, men. Halas is taking a beating there.
Soldiers of Gondor. Prepare for battle.
See if we can get rid of their bow rabble.
Soldiers.
Come on, men. Yeah, we've cut down most of those. Another day, another Nazgûl defeated in the field. Come on, men, surround them. Who's this? Just Gondorian spearmen. Where is the Nazgûl? There he is. Black Numenorians.
Soldiers at the ready.
Stand firm, Halas. Stand firm.
Ride out for Gondor.
Let's get behind them there.
Soldiers of Gondor.
In we go, men. Should hopefully get a bit of a chain route going. I think if we can break some of these. We're going to have to be careful there. That is a spear unit. Oh, we've broken one.
Soldiers at the ready.
Start mopping them up, patrollers. See if we can get Boromir
Riders.
to cut down the Black Numenorians here. I'm sure Halas is going to survive this ordeal. They are breaking. Should probably try and clear out that warband if we can. Do not let up, men. Though, I think we've got them.
Knights.
We need to cut down as many of these guys as we can.
Be on guard.
A unit has fired all of its ammunition.
Riders.
I think the day is ours.
The day is yours.
Are we going to be able to cut down yet another Nazgûl? I assume there he is. Is that him? Or is that just the Black Numenorian?
Soldiers at the ready.
Where's the Orc warbands? They're probably the better units.
Soldiers.
Come on, kill those warbands.
Prepare for battle.
speed up the cleaning operations, shall we? Which is the unit that's furthest away? I think it's this one here. It's orc rabble. Definitely want to make sure the war bands are destroyed. Oh, there's 2 of them here. How many's in this unit? 50. That's probably enough, I would imagine. Who's this? Hunt them down, men. No clemency for the spawn of Mordor. Who's this? Where did you guys come from? We're gonna catch that rabble? We might do. Ithilien Rangers catching up to them. I think once we've destroyed them, that will be enough. I think that'll do. Is there a H in Nazgûl? I don't think there is. There is not. Oh wow, our Anorian patroller's got 1,000 kills there. What did our rangers do? What about Halas? He killed 187, that's quite impressive. Oh, we could loot the battlefield. Oh, are you kidding me? The Nazgûl survived. Everything else apart from the wolves died, and the actual ring wraith itself was the only unit to survive out of that black Numenorian cavalry unit. Shall we loot the battlefield? Try and... I mean, would there be anything of worth? We'll say that we'll loot the battlefield looking for signs of yet another dead ring wraith, but found nothing. So the gifts of Anatar have retreated back to Minas Morgul. Not all those who wander are lost. So be it then, responds the sergeant. We will not stay him against his will, for his own quest is indeed of great importance, or else he would not refuse to return to Gondor. Be assured that he also wishes to behold the White City again and will come as soon as his own purpose allows. Await further development.
Prepare for battle.
Okay then. Right. We might be able to upgrade something else. What do we have here? Commerce, culture, market. That's for cities. do. We see how much this town is now making us. 694 gold a turn. That's quite nice. This would actually give us a resource production of kiln full of pottery, which should, I guess, increase the money we're making from our single trade agreement with Rohan. What other mountainous regions do we have? Three hasn't got a farm or a field rather. Let's go with Minas Alfranath and build another shepherd town. Do we want to recruit some more units now? We cannot afford it. Maybe we should save up and just get a ranger now. It'd be handy to see what else is going on outside our borders. Oh, the engine's already finished. Trait gained, bloodied in battle. Gained from high casualties in battle. This commander has tasted the edge of war and grown accustomed to its brutal demands. Enemy morale -2, local region, melee attack +1, command +1.
Men of Gondor!
How is our fleet doing?
This list shows all factions currently known to you, whether you can trade or are trading with them, their diplomatic status, and current attitude towards you. It can be sorted by each of those headings.
Good to know. Okay, so these guys, I'm assuming, are still just not going to be bothered about a trade deal. Rondor hates us. Okay, so it looks like Isengard is actually being pushed back by Rohan. Their strength rank is now 10. Who's 2? We're still 1, but Mordor's 3. We need more settlements. Let's just end our turn again. Looks like the Ringwraith has slunk back off to Sauron in Mordor. The defense of Gondor begins with... okay, so we've finished our technology there. Excellent. I guess we might as well go for professionalized food storage. Proper storage keeps us fed through sieges and war, ensuring our people are ready for any hardship. That will allow us to upgrade a lot of our resource buildings. Military engineering. So that actually replaces sword militia with trained militia. Let's go for the food storage first. Yeah, you know what? I think it's time to recruit our agent. So who have we got? Brandir and Ithilien. They're both the same price. Is there any way to see? Let's just go for Brandir.
Spies are subterfuge experts. They are recruited via the Recruit Agents button when a settlement is selected, but may require certain buildings to be constructed first. They are
Already done that,
invisible to
luckily.
the enemy until detected. Spies are vulnerable to champions and exceptionally effective against priests.
I'm guessing that hasn't changed the names there. So what agents can we get? We can get nobles, captains, and obviously rangers.
Men of Gondor!
Can't move him yet. He's inspiring. Placeholder description. Excellent. Oh, he's actually got some followers already. Ranger, Scout, and Deceiver. This man knows the fastest ways and he'll see to it that the enemy does not tread them. Reduce the campaign movement range of the targeted enemy. Oh, commit arson. Excellent. What options do we have here? That's a company army, and that is Gondorian ambush tactics. What does that do? It'd be nice to get over 1,000. How many turns until that is up and running now?
We ride for the glory of Gondor.
It's only 1 unit per turn. That is honestly insane. I think we might have to start pushing into Harad soon, maybe. Angbor has gained a rank.
Male faction members may also attempt to secure political offices or be assigned governorships. Select a male character, then click on an office or governorship from the appropriate list on the right-hand side of the panel to assign them to it.
So let's go for another rank of Fief Lord. Why can we not go for higher office yet? This character has not previously gained sufficiently high office to be assigned this position. Have we not? Oh, no. Let's cancel that. So Hurin's the one that we want to become Warden of the Keys. Boromir, Captain General. Obviously Faramir, Captain of the Rangers. What other...
Influence is gained through personal accolades
What's
such
this?
as governorship or appointment to political office, as well as achievements in battle. It may then be invested towards carrying out or reacting to political intrigues, meaning that a successful general in your family can be highly effective in political matters.
So Forlong should have enough influence, hopefully, on our next turn, so maybe we'll wait for that. Can we move?
Prepare for battle.
Ah, we can actually pass through
Press on.
Pass of Dunharrow here.
Forth.
Man, I really hope Rohan doesn't just wipe out Isengard before we get a taste of, fighting the Uruk-hai.
Forward.
Let's keep going, Brandir. That is a powerful army. That's Theodred.
Press on.
Oh dear, Saruman's chosen Ugluk. I hope they're not coming for us. At least everything's repaired here now. Probably do with some control here. Which one gives us control? Public forum, archives. Oh, that does give us control. Or a bakery. So what the options say? Granary, fairground, royal court, university, great hall. A citadel would be quite cool, I guess. What do we have here in Lambden? Urban industry, material factory, engineering order, sculptor. Enterprise. Where is Salambel? Oof, decisions. We need to do something. Upgrading the beacons would be nice. You know what, let's start building up the recruitment complex at Dol Amroth. Gundabad has been conquered. Gundabad, the once mighty dwarf hold, has been fortified by northern orcs for centuries, but now the birthplace of Durin is clear of orc filth. Stronghold conquered. Morale +2, control +1. That's cool. Although I do hope that the forces of good don't just roll over all the evil factions too quickly.
Forward.
How's
Press on.
Isengard looking?
Forward.
Agent exposed. Our ranger has been discovered by another faction. Oh dear.
Forward.
Save our money a bit more. Do we want to start recruiting? I mean, I really do, but not sure we can afford it.
We ride for the glory of Gondor. Prepare for battle.
Might have to send our fleet down. I wonder if we go to Pelagia, if we will replenish faster. There's a lot of end turns here. War declared. Lost Ladin tribes and Horondor.
We ride for the glory of Gondor.
You know, let's go for the regional development projects. From Pelagia to Penithgelen, each region must thrive under careful stewardship and investment. Need to find what else we can build. Nothing there for the moment. Uh-oh. Who's this? Farazon. I have a sneaky suspicion that Caer Andros is about to be plundered once more. Didn't see them coming. Oh, and it's foggy as well. Oh, they're attacking from multiple directions. Ooh.
Soldiers! Soldiers at the ready!
Where are the rest of them?
Stand ready! Our
Just
enemies,
speed it up, shall we? I don't think we're going to last long here.
they mean to cast down our gods, slave our children. This we cannot allow.
Let's go for those walk sentries.
To the last gasp. Make
Speed it up a bit.
the enemy outnumbers us.
What a surprise. Just kill something, man.
A tower has been totally destroyed.
See if we can kill those lancers.
Archers standing by.
They're going to come in
is being attacked. Keep him alive.
from the rear there. I think they are. Yeah, we've got no chance.
A blaze has begun in the settlement. Soldiers at the ready. Soldiers of Gondor.
Come on, man. Take out as many of those lancers as you can.
Stand ready, archers.
Man, this is so painful. Oh,
Stand ready.
oh dear. Camel riders are in. Oof.
Those at the
Pretty
ready.
much we can do here.
Soldiers. Those.
Can you guys at least get rid of the walk sentries, please? Who's the enemy general here? So that's Spearman. Farazon.
The enemy is at the walls!
You don't say. I think we belong to this world. Both of you units could just kill some of these lancers though, that'd be great.
Soldiers of Gondor!
I think they're just going to charge into our back line as soon as they kill 4 along there.
Stand ready, archers!
Stand ready!
Oh dear, I think we just watched one of our brave Gondorian defenders get stabbed in the gut. Well, let's watch 4 long, shall we? I think he's about to get cut down by camels. Wow, they are just utterly surrounded, aren't they? A good death. You know, whatever
Given up and are running for their lives.
whatever makes you accept your fate easier, I guess. Spears out, men, spears out. We bring. We're gonna get over there in time.
Foes!
How have you guys not run out of ammo yet?
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
Who's fleeing?
Soldiers of Gondor!
Should have guessed. Our brave Forlong. Oh dear, here we go. So it begins. Oh, we did manage to break the walk sentries eventually. Watch the rear men. Just kill as many of them as you can.
Enemy units have rallied and returned. Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
Can't have many arrows left. Oh dear.
Soldiers at the ready!
Come on, men. Still firing. I think we're just going to get you guys involved.
Be on guard!
Foes at the ready.
Speed it up a little bit. Oh dear.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Can't really blame them. Oh. Brave soldier just got cut down. These not so brave soldiers are fleeing.
Stand ready,
Come on, keep firing. These guys unbreakable or what?
Nothing remains of this unit now. Foes!
So yeah, we're all out of infantry. No one else is to hold the line. Just get the militias to inflict as much damage as they can now. I mean, that was kind of the plan anyway, but speed it up. Ooh. Wouldn't want to be that guy just getting ripped apart by a warg. How have you guys... Are you guys even firing? I don't think they are. Fast forward it, man. Oh, we actually broke a unit there. What's that? Is that the... Oh, that's the slave overseers. I suspect they lost hope a long time ago. There we go. I mean, we killed nearly 900. It's not the worst. That was pretty brutal. Okay, at least they haven't taken care of Andros. Probably just put it to the torch. So Farazon and the enslavers have sacked our settlement, taking 1600 with them. Denethor's gained a rank, and so has Hundad. Oh, Boromir can go for the Warden of the White Tower now. Before we do that, let's do our rank here. Governed province. I think we should maybe go for either Scholar or Thief Lord here. Yeah, let's go Thief Lord. Hundad also gained a rank. He's our admiral, isn't he? So let's give him another point in sailor. Alright, Boromir. Boromir and Faramir go for the Warden of the White Tower office. What does this do? Personal influence, governance, authority, upkeep minus 10% for land units. Yes, please.
Men of Gondor.
Do we want to follow that up? I mean, probably. Before we forget, let's move.
Prepare for battle.
Let's move our ranger.
Forth.
That's AMA's force.
Press on.
We are going to have to keep an eye on Ugluk's Uruk-hai's there.
We ride for the glory
And
of
yeah, you know what, I think we've been doing this for over an hour now, so I think maybe we'll call it there, and then when we return, we can jump straight into a battle. Boromir can once again try and avenge the slaughtered citizenry at Caer Andros. because that is the second time it's been sacked, I believe. So we'll save it here. Call it Avenging Care Andros. At least that way we can remember what we're doing. And yeah, we shall look to avenge them when we return for our 5th episode. So cheers for joining, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking around if you're on either Kick or Twitch. If you're on YouTube, thank you very much as always. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll catch you for the next one. But until then, guys, enjoy your evening, and we shall hopefully catch you again.